There could be a Warcraft 3 announcement soon. What, like the 10,000 other Warcraft 3 announcements?
What? Yes, me lord. Righto. Ready to work. What? Yes, me lord. Ready to work.
So what's the Warcraft 3 announcement about? Break it down for me. What happens? What are they doing that's so different to what they've announced before in previous patches and stuff like that? What are they doing to, you know, change the meta of the game?
Job's done. All right. Ready to work. Job's done.
Mass mechanical critters does not block particularly well because you just attack them and then you get through.
Ready to work.
So you would say X happy? Do you mean excluding happy or including happy?
More work.
For example, happy.
Job's done.
Well, they will probably do a remaster of Warcraft 3 because that's the next one on their agenda, I think. After
What is it? What?
uh
Yes, me lord.
after StarCraft. And StarCraft, it has come out. I think they wanted to do a few finishing touches to it, but otherwise,
Me lord.
you know, I think they're happy with where StarCraft is, roughly.
Ready for action. Yes, my liege. On my way.
Ready to work.
This had better be worth it. What is it now? You require my assistance.
More work. Yes, me lord.
Get on with it.
Job's done. Work.
Ready
to
for
work.
action.
You require my assistance. What is it now?
What do you need?
Perfect.
Yes, my liege.
You require my assistance. Get on.
Orders. Say the word.
Yes, me lord.
What is it now?
What?
Well,
More work.
Ready for action. What do you need? Let me at 'em.
you require my assistance.
Ready to work.
Well,
What? Righto.
you require my assistance.
What is it?
Yes, my liege.
Well,
Of course.
what is it? Get on.
More work.
Whatever. Perfect.
Ready to work. What? No one else available? Yes, me
Well?
lord.
Orders.
More work is required. Righto. What is it? I can't build that. I go then.
You require my assistance.
More gold
What is
is
it now?
required.
You require
You need.
my assistance.
Yes, me lord.
Well,
Job's done.
perfect.
Okay. Thought I'd have a gander. It almost might be worth sticking around just so I can try to get a shredder.
Are under attack.
As unlikely as that is.
Job's done.
I don't know. Maybe I can.
Get on. For glory. To battle. You require my assistance.
What do you need?
Live the dream.
Say the word.
Viva la shredder.
Yes, my liege.
Well, perfect. What is it?
Say the word.
Well, for
Yes, my
glory.
liege.
Job's done.
Orders. What do you need?
Get on. What is it?
Yes, my liege.
Get on.
I'm gonna tech. I'm gonna leave a footman here
What is it now? Get on.
so I can get my shreddy.
Yes, me lord. All
I don't think they're going for the expansion. So we'll just be somewhat aggressive. Steal the Shredder of Truth. So they don't stand a chance once I've taken their wood supply. The game is mine. There's 0% chance they can win if they don't get the Shredder. Have they crept this? Oh yes.
Job done.
Say no word.
What? Off I go then. Yes, my lord.
Ah. Hello, my undead friend.
Allied town is under siege.
He's done a fairly good job of blocking off the acolytes, but not quite completely. Although, how many cigarettes do you want to have to build to deal with that? Gosh, that's got to be annoying. So this guy needs help because this is an all-in. Can we defend that, or is this going to be suicide TPing in? I'll have to TP in a second. The damage is done here economically, so we have to hope we've got enough. Luckily, they've only got things like ghouls and stuff, so those aren't too hard to kill. I've got a nice chunky potion on top of Periaptor Vitality, so I could potentially tank a little bit with my Archmage. Hopefully my footmen don't get killed. Keep them at the back, let them do DPS. In an ideal world. Let the Archmage tank. We need as much DPS as possible, because we ain't got much. Archmage is getting focused down. This is what we like. This makes us happy. Take the potion. Just try to buy as much time as possible, but I think this might be one of those situations where we've lost anyway, or this base is gone. Because that guy's straight tech, 20 food. That guy's 27 food. So it's one of those deals where, unfortunately, I didn't really want to have to TP, but you have to do your part. But you know you're going to lose anyway. So this base is gone. We have to let that go. Yeah. That's 100% gone. I'm going to go for some tier 2 then. I mean, I imagine my allies will just leave before them, but we'll see. They might still have a chance to stay in the game. I get some riflemen or something. That base is well and truly gone. Raiders, you better make the most of those. I'll have to go mass spellbreakers or something to stand a chance here, with a few riflemen in the back. Maybe some slow until they can get destroyers. This guy's just level 1, so this is probably game over anyway. We should probably just leave, because I think he's just been AFK the whole game. I'll give it a little bit longer, but generally speaking, this is basically already over. Like, I'll try to do what I can to get a win here, but I'm not... It's not looking good.
On with it.
The flows of natural What a good idea.
This had better be worth it. Well?
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is
Do
required.
you require aid?
I thirst for
Well,
magic.
aye, sir. Get on with it.
Yes, my lord.
You require
Will it be
Yes, my liege.
well? Get on with it.
Forces are under attack.
pick down spell?
Be quick.
You
Time is
require
mana.
my assistance.
I thirst for magic.
What is it?
Right, they're going to attack down here, so we need to help defend that while setting up another expansion.
All right. Yes, my lord. What? Yes, my lord.
Town is under siege.
Off I go then. Right.
All right, who wants some?
Well,
Give me something to do.
what is it?
Wait till you see me
What
about.
is it?
Job done.
What is it? You require my assistance.
Hold
Well,
Help me. Help you.
Aye.
you
Job
require
done.
my assistance.
Wait till you see me in action.
Let's start using that tier 2.
That's right.
Get the effectiveness of tier 2 out. Alright, this guy gets to keep his base at least.
Kick down, Sparky.
I need to start teching as well. Again, get more powerful units.
Get on.
Job done.
Should kill that expansion actually.
Yes, you're easy.
Get on. You require my assistance.
Wait till you see
I'll need to buy a TP.
You require my assistance. What is it now? You require my assistance.
the Blood Elves.
To battle.
Wait till you see me in
Get
action.
on.
Be quick. Time is mana. I thirst for magic.
Well, get on. You require my assistance.
I'm gonna get Blizzard.
Our forces are under attack. The Blood Elves. On. Wait till you see me in action. Aye.
I will get it in a moment, not just yet. Make the most of my water elementals whilst I got them.
Do you require these? Kick down, Sparky.
On with it.
More work.
Nah, go workshop actually. That's better.
Do you require aid?
Well,
What'll it be?
you require my
What's that?
Do you require aid?
Watch.
Kill those Gargs. Keep them in low numbers.
On the Blood Elves.
They've picked off most of my Sorks, unfortunately.
On with it.
No coil for you. Too late on that one.
Is mana.
Next.
On with it. I'm coming through. You have a target? Very. The Blood Elves. On Blood Elves. Brilliant. Wait till you see me in action. Yes, my friend.
Job done.
Is my
Jesus, those sleeps.
Give me something to do. Get on with it. With time thirst for magic. Wait till you see me in action. On with it. Aye.
well,
Yes, my friend. Wait till you
Hanging in there like a bouse. Well, good job, everyone, for not leaving. Basically, that's what this comes down to. My allies could have easily left after that situation and gone, we've lost the game! But it doesn't work that way, actually. You know, you're far from lost the game. We've got expansions, we can take advantage of certain tech. Orange is making use of the Raiders. So, you know, there's lots of little ways you can pull the game into your favor.
I thirst.
But it's so easy for people to just say, well, I guess we've lost because we don't have that blue guy down at the bottom anymore. 0% chance to win.
what is it now?
But they haven't even got an expansion here.
Job done.
Didn't think so.
Job done.
Get on with it. Thirst the Blood Elves. Thirst for magic. Give me something to do. Move it.
What is it now? Aye, sir. Well, what do you need? You require my assistance.
Right, this is tough. I think we go here.
Well, you require
Get
my
on with it.
I'm really battered. I should send some of my spell breakers back to base.
Job done.
Because they're just going to get themselves killed.
Aye. blood elves await. I thirst for magic.
Blizzard's so good. So worth respecing into Blizzard, particularly if you're against mass undead like that. Because they're going to get destroyers or something, so... You know, you really put some crazy pressure on with Blizzard. Who's going to TP in? Oh, that's hard. I have to Blizzard my own units there. Don't like that much. I'll have to TP here, I think. I don't think I'm going to gain much. So, this is short-lived for the moment. I don't want to lose my Mat King. Pull out. Wow, that's a lot of raiders now. Good job. I mean, he could have very easily just sort of said, I'm going to fight the enemy. And get his absolute arse handed to him. But he didn't. He said, no. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my raiders like they were meant to be used. For the good of humanity. For the rights. For honor! Strength and honor.
The blood elves await. Time is mana.
What film did I watch recently where they said strength and honor all the time? And then I realised that Blizzard must have stolen it from them and used it for the orcs. Oh god, what was it called? Strength and honor. I can check my movies list. Let's have a look. Ah, it was Gladiator. Yeah, I recently watched Gladiator. Very, very good movie. You should watch it. It's a good movie. And they said, for strength and honor. And I was like, that sounds familiar. But because I watched Gladiator in 2000, because it's been like 15 years or whatever since I last watched it, quite a long time ago. I think I only watched it once as well. Yeah. The gladiators all say to one another, for strength and honor. And I was like, hang on a second. Blizzard, did you take that? Did you take that sample where they say for strength and honor and make it your own? You did, didn't you? You cheeky scamps.
What is it now?
It's time for Blizzard. Get your Archmage on. Oh, it's time for Blizzard.
Watch and learn.
Speaking of Blizzard. Oh, I returned to this base. Old school. Look at this human army. Spellbreakers, mortar teams, tanks. It feels good, man. So this is really a good example of the game isn't over just because of a rush, and that was a successful rush. They took that guy out. I knew in my heart that when I was going to TP there, it was basically I wouldn't be able to get out of it. He's still probably going to lose his base, but I tried to do everything to make sure that that wasn't going to be the case. But you kind of know it. But at the same time, if you don't TP, then your ally might just leave. So you sometimes have to make bad decisions, just to temper them a little bit, you know, just so they don't lose their temper, just to calm them down.
Thirst for magic. Very clever. Watch and learn.
That's a bloody mess, that is, right there. So much red and orange, my eyesight's going... It's failing completely. My right eye can't handle it. That orange guy feels like a confident guy. Shouting out noobs. This is why I wanted this expansion as well, is so I can basically afford anything. But I was going to be greedy and go for like griffins, or no, dragonhawks, because I suspected they'd get frostworms. But if you go workshops, you can deal with frostworms anyway with gyrocopters or tanks. So it was definitely the safer route. Some strong ground-based military to dominate the undead. I guess they think the game isn't over yet. I think their hero levels suggest that it is, though.
Your magic is mine. Put him away.
I'm gonna get myself some mortar flare in case they want to start hiding buildings at this point. The upgrades are pretty good on all these units as well. Perhaps I played a fairly good game this game. Although I didn't really suffer from too much threat. That footman was there originally sent to defend just in case something comes that way. And he's been there the whole game. Okay, what have we got left? That's got to be it. I don't even think they've actually really bothered to hide buildings.
Gotta go. Me too. Let's get to fight. We'll do it in a jiffy. Come on, research.
At least not on their side. Yeah, hiding buildings as undead isn't too easy, is it?
Yes, me lord. Right,
Okay. I'm sure as soon as they take care of business over here, we should be done. And we can conclude.
Get on with it.
He's not happy.
Be quick.
Oh man, that spellbreaker damage. Burning through the mana. Destroying 20 mana per hit. That's a lot. It doesn't do 20 mana to heroes. I'm not sure if it's like 10 mana to heroes or something. Probably 10 mana.
Time is mana.
But it won't work on my own hero. So we'll never know for sure. Voila.